So Rachel, how long have you been in the business?
I've been in the hair business approximately 15 years.
Wow.
I've worked for someone for 10, and then the last 5 I've been my own boss.
Okay, so you weren't always your own. You didn't always own like.
I didn't ever aspire to own a salon.
Really?
I loved where I worked, for who I worked for. I loved the carefree life I had. I just paid a booth rent, which for people who doesn't know, that's a contract where you just pay the person you work there. So I was my own boss anyway.
Okay.
It's just low overhead. But we closed down, so I didn't have anywhere to work.
Oh.
Right, so I'm walking around crying, I don't know what to do. And I never found a salon that I felt would fit me and my clientele. Mm-hmm. So my husband, in my tears, said, honey, let's just open a salon. It's not that big of a deal. Calm down.
And so then...
Therefore, 2 months later, we were open.
Well, okay, so tell me the process, because there had to have been some steps that you had to go through.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
First, we talked about it and decided the concept of how it should look, who we're serving. We even did like demographics to see like, well, how many clients can we get? How many do I have now? Mm-hmm. How many stylists can fit in the salon and make money and make a profit? And then we made a business plan. We sat down with someone who knew how to really make a plan, and they just asked us questions and they put it in paper. And then we went around to banks and tried to get financing because we didn't have any money. We weren't prepared at all for this.
Okay.
So that was October 25th that we started, and then we got some angel investors, just prayers. We prayed really hard and we believed, and we just went forward with it. And we got money just coming out the mail, people handing me checks. And January 5th, we were open.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Great story. Well, in running the business, there's got to be some challenges. Tell me, what are some of the challenges that you faced in running the business, and what were some of the challenges that you faced getting started with the business?
Okay, so getting started, the challenge is money. I mean, like any business, you need money to start, to make it go round.
Okay.
If you don't have the start money, it doesn't come back to you. So for that, we went to different banks, and it was terrible. They didn't even want to look at our business plan. If they did, they just asked a few questions and then turn us down. Mm-hmm. We had one bank that said, yeah, give us your $5,000 that you have. We'll hold it, and we'll give you a line of credit, and then you pay us for the line of credit. Right, that doesn't
make any sense.
Right. So we opened on, like I said, prayers and angels. And then after we got in this place, then we were able to get a line of credit, but only after it was open.
Okay.
Because then they're more apt to give you money because you have tangible items for them to take if you don't pay them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
So now that you have the business up and running, what are some of the challenges that you face?
Well, the main challenge is staffing. Yeah, okay. It's hard to keep stylists that fit your mold. You know, when you open your business, you have an idea how you want your employees to be. Mm-hmm. So, and people aren't, you don't train the person to work for you. They're already the person. So that was the main thing. So we ended up just bringing in our family. My husband, he kind of is the boss of everything. Okay. So he makes the salon run. I do the hair. I have a son that shampoos for me. I have a son that answers the phone, a teenager. And any other areas we need, we just call, family members. That's the best way. They're loyal.
So that's pretty much, so it's
a family-owned business.
That's outstanding, because
and I hate to even say I own it, because we all own it. And I always tell my children, this is going to be, you guys can take over it. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to just end with me. They can carry it on. So we do have a son, Chris, he's ready and willing. So he started at the bottom. He's a shampoo man right now. Mm-hmm. And as he, progresses in his career, he'll move up. And he's learning the whole business.
Well, and that is outstanding, because that's what a legacy is all about. It's about being able to pass something on to the family.
My parents were business owners too. Mm-hmm. So I got this easy. Like, it's in my blood to own my own and be my own boss. I always grew up watching them go work for themselves. So it's almost foreign to get a job to me, Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it works.
Wonderful. Well, now you're an award-winning stylist, and I know you've got some kind of stance on what good hair is. We all hear
We
about.
all saw the movie.
Yes. Well, and not even just the movie, but the concept itself.
Yeah.
What is good hair? Tell us about that.
Well, in the past, people would say good hair would be people that are like lighter complected and they get the curly, wavy, or silky hair. But personally, and the reason we even call it lights, camera, action is because no matter who you are, when you come in the salon, we're going to transform you and you're going to leave with good hair. It doesn't matter. It could be the nappiest, thickest, tightest hair. It's all going to look beautiful when you get done. It's all going to shine. It's all going to move. That's what good hair to me is, hair that's well taken care of. That's good hair.
All right. Well, this is a great lead into my next question in terms of
Yes.
the Brazilian keratin treatment. I have heard so much about this.
I love it.
And you've gotten so much notoriety for the work that you're doing with the Brazilian
Transformation.
Yes. With the Brazilian hair treatment.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that.
All right. So the Brazilian came to me by a Brazilian person, lady, who was going to Brazil to get this treatment on their hair. And I never understood how her hair was so silky. She'd say, my hair is just like yours. I said, no, it's not. You're Brazilian. She said, no, Rachel. They put this stuff on my hair and they iron it in and then it becomes silky.
Wow.
So once we kept talking about, this was years and years ago, we kept talking about it and she said, you gotta find me an American version. Because she started like sneaking it in the country for me to use on her hair.
We won't say anything about that.
So once I started doing my research, I researched like 10 to 15 different companies and found the ingredients that I liked, that I thought would help our hair, because African American hair is sometimes different. I shouldn't even say African American hair. Hair is different and certain textures can take certain things. So I found the thing that was most natural for us, because we are tired of getting relaxers.
Yes, I agree.
We are tired of blow drying and heat styling and all that. So I tried to find something that would make it easy for us, and I found it. It was just pure luck. And I started doing the Brazilian keratins when nobody was doing them. So that's why I'm known for it now. But it just was pure luck, and God just blessed us. And now everybody's hair is long and luscious and good.
Good.
Everybody loves it. The complaint that we have is that my hair grows too fast.
That's actually not even a complaint.
That's like the black girl dream, when your hair is just growing and growing. And that's basically all I can say, is that it's been a wonderful ride with the Brazilian keratin. We're not going to stop. We're not getting off the train. It's going to keep going. I really would like to open up a Lights, Camera, Action Academy for hair.
Wow.
That's my next vision. I'm probably getting ahead, sorry.
That's okay.
But I think that the way I do hair and the way I've taught others is to bring out the natural beauty in the hair and the person. And so that's what I'd like to leave as my legacy to the hair world, or just to the world in general, is that inside counts and your naturalness counts. It's fun to have weaves and braids and all that, but when it comes down to it, it's what you really got on your head that counts. Yeah. So
thank you for that. Thank you. What advice would you give to budding entrepreneurs?
Read your contracts. Whatever contract they give you, if it's your lease, if it's for your trash, your water machine, read it thoroughly, because they'll come bring you a delivery and sign here. And you're signing a contract when you sign here. Unless it's UPS, you're signing a contract.
Right.
So a lot of times the cancellation policy will be $350, and you might be paying $4 for the water a month. And then if you don't want it anymore, you can't afford it or what have you, when you send the machine back, they're going to send you a bill for $350, and you never even knew it.
Right.
So my advice is to read your contracts and save your money.
All right. The show is called Live in the Light. And tell us, what is it that you do through your work what is it you do through your work that you shine your light on the world around you?